Well, people, I wasn't going to do a video today, but I thought, you know what, let's do a video. Just a big shout out to Kaji for hitting 7,000 subscribers. Well done, mate. Yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to have the main part of the video at the end. It's about listing and my recent sales. I'm not going to tell you all my sales and what's sold, but I'm going to tell you what's been happening recently in sales and why it is important to list. But at the moment, I've just popped to Greg's because I'm absolutely starving. Then I was going to do a little bit of gym workout on my video, but my arms are absolutely killing. I've started back up at the gym this week. I've been once and it's been 2 days and my arms and shoulders are absolutely killing. It happens because when you haven't been to the gym for a long time, your muscles just absolutely ache for a couple of days. So I'm leaving that off, probably go tomorrow. But I might as well go to the sunbed because, as you can tell, I'm starting to get a tan. I don't want to be pasty when I go on holiday in a couple of months' time. So I might as well go around the charity shops while I'm there. So yeah. Gonna do all that and then we'll go back home and I'll tell you about all this listings and sales stuff. Sunbed's done, now the charity shops. But before you all say, oh, sunbeds are bad for you, I am sensible. I go when I feel like it. So yep, let's go around these charity shops. I guarantee I probably won't pick up anything. Sketches outdoor. Jesus Christ. We got some rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. That Pokemon game is worth 129 quid because it's got the manual. Oh, that's one game you need to get. Still trying to sell these Jordans. 45 quid. Oh well, these are fake. Look at that. That's shoddy cutting. 10 quid for some. 3 quid. Bargain. So the only thing I picked up was that VHS. £3. Pack tested. Looking about 20-25 quid. But yeah, charity shops are getting poor, really poor. But I think it's because it's car boot season now. People are, rather than handing it in, are trying to make a bit of money for themselves. But if it's like this when it comes to winter, we as resellers are going to struggle because charity shops are our main source of income. Quality is poor, prices are high. But there's ways around it. There's other places you can get stuff from. But let's get back home now and tell you what I'm on about when it comes to this listing and how sales have sort of gone a bit weird over the last couple of weeks. So we are back home now. What a waste of time. Yeah, charity shops seem to be getting worse and worse. But I always will go to charity shops because you just never know. I am now going to tell you about the listings and what's happened. Over the last couple of weeks, my sales have gone down. Not this week, my sales have gone up this week, but last week, my sales have gone down a lot. Reason being, I didn't list anything. I had a lot on, I had lots of things doing. I was sorting out my holiday, so buying lots of clothes for me and my son, you know, doing all that, it takes time. So that was a couple of days just going around everywhere, buying stuff. Obviously, I went to that Nike outlet, spent most of the day there, and then I was just knackered when I came back. Obviously, I like my football, so there was a lot of football on last week as well. So I was at night time, I was chilling out, watching the football, and doing car boots and editing videos. So when it came to listing, it was last. You know, I didn't list anything. I think I might have listed a couple of items, if that, and yeah, it showed in sales. So I've got my laptop here. I'm going to show you my sales from last week and then I'm going to show you my sales from this week. Remember, it's only Thursday now, and my sales have just boosted up because this week I've been listing, and I'm going to show you why it is important to list every day. If we have a look at the sales over the last week, on Monday I had £71 in sales. Then the next day I had absolutely nothing. The day after I did good because I did sell a big TV for like 150, 60 quid. But that's really a one-off. But then, as you can see, the days after, literally 5 days of nothing. This is because I wasn't listing anything at all. And then when it came to Monday, I started listing a bit, and it takes a while for it to start getting the algorithm back up and going. And as you can see, Tuesday I had 118 sales. Yesterday I had 233 sales, and today I've only got £17 in sales, but it is only like 10 o'clock. So when you think about it, listing is really important. I haven't had no like scheduled listings, you know, like the amount. I think on Monday I just put on about 20. I just went absolutely bombarded it. And then yesterday I put on about 6 or 7, but they were big money items, all different sorts, you know, because I'm not niche, I sell anything. I just put a mixture of everything, and it seems to be going again now. The algorithm is kicking in and I'm starting to sell more. I wanted to show this video because I wanted to be truthful with you. You know, people you do see on YouTube and they say, oh, sales have been rubbish, oh, I don't like eBay, blah, blah, blah. And they may be not listing, or they might be listing rubbish, and it doesn't have to be stuff that's over 50, 60 pounds, you know. It can be something that's like 10, 20 quid. It all depends on if it sells or not, you know. Things sell at different times, you know. Obviously, toys can sell all year round because people have birthdays. Christmas is best time. But you just got to look at solds and see how much the things are going for, how much they sell in a month or 90 days. And if they sell quite a lot, you know, if you buy it, you're probably going to sell it quite quickly. Some things that are niche, well, maybe you just have to be patient. Yesterday, I sold a Wii bundle for 91 quid. And I was about to lower it this week to about 70 because I've made my money off it. This one owes me absolutely nothing. And as soon as I was thinking about it, I had a sale. So sometimes you just got to be patient, you know, on these big money things, because you want that big amount of money quickly. You feel like you deserve it straight away. And that's not the case. It's sometimes you've just got to be patient. But mainly, you've just got to list every single day. If you are niche, then obviously you'll be listing the same stuff. But if you're not niche and you are listing things daily, just make it different. Don't go all in one area for that day. Just mix it up. So if you're going to list daily, I would say at least list 5. There is no magic number, you know. Just because you put more on doesn't mean you're going to sell more. Just because you put on less doesn't mean you're going to sell less. Putting on expensive items doesn't mean you're going to sell them. Some of the sales that I had yesterday are stuff that I've had for quite a while. Some of the stuff was quite new as well. And you just got to look, you know. I would personally, if you was not niched and you're a bit like me, sell a bit of everything, I'd put a mixture on. I wouldn't like say, if you got a load of toys, don't put all the toys on. I'd put a couple of toys on, maybe a bit of tech, a bit of clothing, and, you know, mix it up. Make that algorithm work for you, and just see what happens. Check prices of other stuff, because it's not all about listing. It's also about, you know, relisting, checking prices, adjusting the titles on stuff. Because if you're not getting any views on it, or you're not selling it and it's been there for about 3 or 4 months, there's obviously something wrong with it. Because you can always go on that item, check if there's been any sold, and if there's been solds of it recently, there's obviously something wrong with your listing. So just arrange it, or just copy and paste the one that's just recently sold, because that one has sold. That's what I do. And yeah, That's all really you can do when it comes to listing and making more sales. So I hope that helped. There will be another video tomorrow, because tonight at 6 o'clock there is a reuse jumble sale. I went to it last month, where it's like the Skip company in my local area. They pick up all the stuff that's sellable and they put it in like a unit. And yeah, it's a one-off, once a month thing. So that's on tonight at 6 o'clock. So I need to make sure I'm there earlier. But yeah, that video will be out tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, obviously hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you tomorrow with that jumbo sale.